Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i nabiyyina Muhammadin sallallahu alayhi wa sallam wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in wa man tabi'ahum bi ihsanin ila yawmiddin amma ba'd fa'a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli ربي يسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخير اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما آمين يا رب العالمين Alhamdulillah, by the grace of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, we are here together again to learn the beautiful language of the beautiful book of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. May Allah make it easy for us. May Allah accept it from us. Ameen Ya Rabbil Alameen. My dear, we were learning about ism in the previous some classes. Today, I want to just quickly go through everything again, and then we'll move to sentences, inshallah. Do you remember that we understood there are 4 attributes of ism? Ism means noun, which we need to understand to make sense of Arabic sentences. Those 4 things were the status of ism, right? What is the status of that noun? Gender, number, and like the type. Either it's common noun or proper noun, right? Gender means it's masculine or feminine. Number means is it singular, dual, or plural, right? There are 3 types of number in Arabic, singular, pair, and plural. And the status. In status, do you remember we have studied that there are 3 types of status. It could be rafa, nasab, and jar. Okay. This status of ism is called i'rab. Okay, so today, because that's unique thing to Arabic, the concept of number is there in other languages. The concept of gender is there in other languages. The concept of type of number, I mean common or proper, is there in other languages. What is unique to Arabic is the status of the noun, the status of ism. Okay, it's extremely important to understand it. The whole structure of sentence will be recognized through the status of noun. Okay, and that is called i'rab also. Right now, what you can see on screen is i'rabul ism, right? The i'rab of noun. In other words, the status of ism. Okay, this is another way to call i'rab. That is status. Okay. Anyways, so you have done it already, but I just want you to be with me quickly for a quick revision. See, they say the Arabic noun changes its original form or the case ending under different grammatical conditions. For example, Allahu, this noun, Allah, being the original form. Okay, now this dhamma, the dhamma in the end, and whenever we are talking about i'rab or the status of a noun, we will always look at the last letter of the noun, okay, last letter, and the haraka on the letter, we will see, and then we will decide its status, its i'rab, okay? So in this word, the word Allah, the last letter is ha, and we look at what haraka it has. It has dhamma. Okay, so dhamma in this form, that Allahu, this is the form. It is the original form of any noun. Of any noun. Allahu, masjidun, babu, right? Like dhamma in the end is the genuine form or the original form. If you say a word in Arabic without any status, I mean without any grammatical structure, or without putting it in a sentence, you will say it in the form of dhamma, in this form. Okay, this is the original form. We call it original form. So this word being original form in nominative case called halatul rafa, the status of rafa, right? You are familiar with it. Okay, it may change into Allah. Instead of Dhamma, it is Fatha. That is the accusative case called Halatun Nasb. Okay, and it can be Allahi. The genitive case called Halatul Jar. They are just in English name. Okay, the nominative case, that is rafa, the accusative case, that is nasab, the genitive case, that is jar. You are already familiar with rafa, nasab, jar, right? There are the only English translation of these status. Okay, likewise, Muhammadun, you see, let me make size little bigger to make it more clear. Muhammadun, this double tanween you can see, right? Or a Muhammadan or Muhammadin. Okay. So yeah, this is Muhammadun halat rafa, Muhammadan halat nasab, and Muhammadin halat jar. Okay, status of jar. Okay. The other thing, this is in singular. We know there are numbers type. There are three types of numbers: singular, pair, and uh, plural. So in singular, you can easily recognize with Dhamma, Fatha, Kasra in singulars. But in pair, right? In pair, you will not recognize with Fatha, Kasra, Dhamma. How will you recognize? With Ani sound. Okay, let me go there. Okay. Okay, so it can be tanween. Tanween means double haraka, or it can be singular. Okay. For example, al-Muslimu or Muslimun, right? Muslimun. And this tanween, when it is Muslimun, it means any Muslim. It's a common noun. So tanween is a sign of common noun. Muslimun, any Muslim. Al-Muslimu is a special Muslim you are talking about, right? So alif lam, we call alif lam is a sign of proper noun, and tanween is a sign of common noun, and they can never come together. Okay, al-Muslimun can never take place, right? I'm just revising with you to make you confident before moving to sentences. Okay, so in singulars, you are recognizing them through al-Muslimu or al-Muslima or al-Muslimi, right? Through Dhamma, Fatha, Kasra. In the same way, in the feminine, al-Muslimu is masculine, al-Muslimatu is feminine. This ta is a sign of a female. Okay. Uh, in plural, we have broken plural and we have um, sound plural. Okay, this example of Muslimu, and if you know that I'm just revising again, it's a revision with you. For example, if it is Muslim al-Muslimun, or sorry, Muslimun. Okay, if you want to make this is singular. If you want to make it plural, can somebody tell me how will you, any volunteer? Muslimun, what is the plural of this? Anyone, any volunteer can turn the mic on and let me know.
مسلمون.
Barakallahu feek. So what did we do? We add a wow noon in the end, right? Muslimun. So this double tanween makes it turns into single tanween, single dhamma, right? Muslimun, right? And this is called, because see, meme, seen, lam, meme. The four letters of this word are safe and sound. We didn't touch them. We just added wow noon in the end, right? So this is called sound plural. Sound plural, because all four letters are safe and sound. We didn't break them, we didn't touch them, okay? Just added in the end. This is called sound plural. Got it? So we recognize, and as Muslimun was the status of Rafa, similarly Muslimuna is the status of rafa. Una sound is rafa. Okay. There are another kind of plural. This is sound plural, but another kind is broken plural. Broken plural, right? What is broken plural? For example, rijalun or a rijalu for male, right? Rijalun means men. Rijalun is one man. Rijalun, man. I'm sorry. Uh, Rijlun. Sorry, Rajulun. I'm extremely sorry. Actually, I was just out since morning and I reached little few minutes ago. I'm very tired. Anyways, Rajulun means one man. Rajulun, any man. Rajulun, any man. Why? One man, Rajulun. Okay. Now the plural is Rijalun. So you see what has happened. It is not safe and sound. We have broken it. Let me change the color to make it clear. So it instead of Jim and Lam together, there is one alif in between. So it is Rijalun. Okay, Rijal. So this is broken because it has we have added alif here, so it is broken. Okay. There are many other. For example, qalamun. Qalamun means one pen, right? Qalamun, one pen, any pen. But the plural is aqlamun, aqlamun, right? So you can see it is changed. We have added one alif here. Lam is broken from the meme, and then there is one alif here also. Aqlamun. So this is broken plural. Okay, it can be in male, female, in any noun. It can be, it can occur. And the thing what I'm explaining you here, that in broken plurals also we recognize from the last letters haraka instead of una, right? There will be no una. So as the singulars we recognize from the haraka, the last haraka, fatha, kasra, dhamma, similarly, we will recognize them, the broken plurals also we recognized from the harakats, not the letters. In sound plurals, we recognize from the letters. What are the letters? Waw, noon. Muslimuna, halat rafa. Muslimina. If you change it into wow noon, you change into ya noon, right? Muslimina. So this is the change of the letters. Instead of wow, we have ya, right? So Muslimina. It is plural. So there is a change of letter, not a haraka. It's noon fatha before also, now also. So Muslimuna is halate rafa. Muslimina is halate nasab and jar. Okay, so we are recognizing with the change of letter. Waw noon changes into ya noon. So ya is changed, right? Here, aqlamun qalamun, right? The word has changed, but we are recognizing with this double fatha or double kasra or double dhamma. So it could be rijalun halate rafa, rijalan halate nasab, rijalin halate jar. Same as singular form. Rajulun, rajulan, rajulin. So I hope it's clear. So broken plurals also we recognize through harakats. Fatha, kasra, dhamma. You should remember this. And then let's move next. Females also. Muslimatun, and the sound plural is, see, this is the sound plural, muslimatun or muslimatin, right? So we recognize this. You have done already the Muslim chart. This is the same. This is called Arab. That is Arab bil haraka. They are saying the Arab bil haraka, yani with the fatha kasra dhamma, and they are naming it Arab with huruf, right? Arab bil huruf, yani the changing, tasniya, the duals, the pairs are changed with the letters, right? So instead of Muslimani, it is this is dual, right? Muslimani is dual. So this alif noon is changed into ya noon. You have done it. I'm just explaining again. I'm just revising with you because I know this revision is extremely important for you people to to be confident on that. Okay, so muslimani is halat rafa, right? This ani sound is halat rafa. When you change this alif into ya, right, it is muslimaini. So this is dual, and this is halate nasab and jar. Halate nasab and jar is same. Okay, so muslimani in pair, muslimani is rafa, right? This is rafa, and muslimaini is nasab and jar. Okay, same nasab and jar. Both are the same in the same status. So this is called the change of i'rab with letters, this ya and alif. Okay, so this is not the last letter haraka, but this is the letter. So in singular and broken plural, we recognize with the last letter haraka, but in dual, we are recognizing through the change of letters. Ani into yanun. Okay. Okay. So, and similarly, muslimatun, muslimatani. Tani is halat rafa, taini is halat nasab and jar. Okay, let's move next. Now, sound plural also changes. I already explained you muslimuna, it will be muslimina. Na sound in the end will be same. So instead of wow, we will have ya, right? Okay. And then this is a table, the Muslim chart. You already done it in another form, in another colorful run, right? I'm just consulting a book today. So this is a Muslim chart. You already are familiar with it. Okay, there is another example, kutubun. This is plural, kutubun. This is the plural of kutub. Sorry, I mean kitab. Singular is kitab, the plural is kutub. So kutubun halat rafa, kutuban halat nasab, kutubin halat jar. Okay. Okay. And already you have a concept of fully flexible. Now the change of Arab, like Rafa Nasab Jar. There are some nouns who are fully flexible. They take all three harakat for Rafa Nasab Jar. There are some partly flexible, okay? And in partly flexible, we know that they just take Dhamma and Fatha. They don't take Kasra. Remember, this is also a revision. They don't take Kasra and they don't take Tanween. So those who are partly flexible or fully flexible, they are termed as Mu'arab. And those who, and today I'm just saying the terms also. And those who are not flexible, non-flexible, they never change, they are mabni. Another term is instead of saying flexible, it is decline or indeclinable. Declinable and indeclinable. Indeclinable means non-flexible. They don't decline, they don't change. They are called mabni, and those who change, they are called mu'arab. So in Mu'arab, those who change, also there are two types, right? One changes completely, all three harakat, different, but some change only from Dhamma to Fatha. They don't change into Kasra. So they are, those who are fully changeable, all three forms, they are different. They are called Munsarif. And those who uh, just change from Dhamma to Fatha and not Kasra, they are ghair munsarif, right? They don't accept tanween and they don't accept kasra, yani halat jar. Okay, this is their restriction. That's why they are partly flexible. What do they don't accept? They don't accept tanween, yani double haraka, and they don't accept kasra, yani jar. Okay, so yeah, so that is partly flexible, and munsarif is fully flexible. Now they have given you here the types also, that what are this ghair munsarif. All female names, like real women names, are partly flexible, right? They can never take tanween, they can never take a kasra, right? So these are the example: Maryam, Khadija, Hafsa. It can never be Maryami. In halat jar also, it will be Maryama. Maryamu or Maryam. Maryamu halat rafa. In halat nasab, it will be Maryama. In halat jar also, it will be Maryama. It can never be Maryami. Okay, and it can never be Maryamun. So no tanween, no kasra. Okay, this is partly flexible. All women names are partly flexible. The name of the prophets and angels mostly are partly flexible, and we call them non-Arab names, right? These are non-Arab names. The nouns that are on the pattern of af'alu, yani afdalu, amjadu, akbaru, right? They are also partly flexible. It can never be akbarun, no, right? So this pattern, you just remember this scale or this pattern of af'al, akbar, amjad, afdal, ahmad, akbar, right? The pattern you see. So those nouns who come on this pattern will also be partly flexible. The broken plurals nouns on mafa'il or fa'alil wazan, for example, maqabiru, masajidu. This, just remember this sound and the pattern, masajidu, maqabiru, right? Mafa'ilu's pattern also will be. And you, if you are, don't get confused. I'm just introducing them to you. Definitely, nobody can remember them, okay? But inshallah, when we read, and then in the status of jar also, it is not taking a kasra, so then we will refer, oh, this is partly flexible, that's why it is not taking kasra, right? So for just your reference, I'm telling you, I don't expect that you will remember them all, right? But I'm just introducing. And the pattern of fa'lan, like Rahman, Adnan, Salman, Uthman, right? This pattern also is partly flexible. Okay. Then names of men ending with ta marbuta, yani, Usama too. Now, if you look at this, ta is a sign of a female, right? But this is Usama, Muawiyah, Salama, Talha, Hamza, even. They are male nouns, male names, okay? So those male names which have a ta in the end are also partly flexible, okay? Why we don't take them feminine? Because we know they are men, they are male name, right? Okay, that's why they are male. But this ta is a sign of females, that's why it is considered in the grammatical, they are considered, like, in the beginning we saw all female names, the real female names are partly flexible. Similarly, those names who have a ta in the end but their male names will considered as partly flexible. I hope this point also is clear. They are partly flexible, but they will be treated as male names. Okay, the other grammatical rules are for the males. Only they are partly flexible, that it cannot be Usamatun or Usamati. That's it. Otherwise, it's a male name, and the rules will be apply of a masculine on this noun. Okay, this is just partly flexible. Names of the most countries and cities are also partly flexible. There can never be Pakistan Nun or Pakistani. No, it will be either Pakistanu or Pakistana. Uh, the name ending with with the alif sound, like Musa, Aqsa, Dunya, they are non-flexible. Okay, now they are non-flexible. Musa in halat rafa nasab jar, in all halat, on all status, it will be always Musa, never changes. Okay, so this is mabni, yani this is non-flexible. um, some additional nouns like Iblis, Jahannam, Ya'juj, Ma'juj, Fir'aun, these are also partly flexible. Uh, name ending with alif and mad, alif mamduda, are also partly flexible. Okay, so there are some examples of partly flexible. Okay, so mabni again. Okay, those who never change, yani mabni, indeclinable, all personal pronouns, right? And I have already shared the tables of pronouns with you people. I hope you have gone through, right? I had sent a message also in the group that please go through all the tables because they are very important. So personal pronouns, yani huwa means he, huma, they both, hum, they all. It is for men. Anta, you for men. Antum, you all, This is also for men, right? Tilka, they are demonstrative pronouns or pointers. Okay, you can name it any, like, in Arabic, it is called isme ishara. They are also they are also non-flexible. Tilka is always tilka. Either it's halat rafa na subject. Tilka is always tilka. Huwa is always huwa. Okay. Acha. Tilka is tanika or tainika in dual. In tilka singular, it's always same. Plural, it's always same. But in tasniya in dual, they have tanika or tainika. But you just uh, forget about it because they are never used in Quran. So our focus is Quran. Okay, so interrogative pronouns are also non-flexible. The relative pronouns, isme mausul, okay, or the connectors. In other book, in other slide, what I showed you, it was connectors. Okay, alladhi, allati, alladhina. They are also uh, non-flexible. Alladhi is always allazi. Okay, inshallah. So we'll get to know more about them when we will be practicing, inshallah. Okay, so they were single words. Till now, we were talking about single nouns. Now, we'll revise. Again, we have done phrases. It's just a revision. Okay, we have done when two or more words are joined together, they come together, they are called phrases or fragments. In other words, in Arabic, it is called murakkab. Remember, I have told you murakkabat are phrases or fragments. Okay, they are not fully sentence. They don't give full sense. We don't make out the whole thing. What does it mean? It's just two words together. They are called phrases. Okay. In the phrases, see, murakkab phrases are of mostly of four types. Murakkab tawsifi, remember we have studied it as mawsuf and sifa, right? The phrase of this is murakkab tawsifi. There is one noun and the other is adjective. This is called adjective phrase, murakkab tawsifi in Arabic. And the components are, one is mawsuf, the noun, mawsuf, and the adjective is called sifa in Arabic. Sifa, mawsuf, sifa, right? Murakkabe tawsifi together. And relative phrase. Remember, there is a noun, two nouns. One has a relation or possession with another noun. So this is called murakkabe idafi. Idafa means relation, right? So it has a relation. So this is relative phrase, murakkabe idafi. Then we have murakkabe ishari, demonstrative phrase. There will be isme ishara, and there will be a noun pointer and towards what it is pointing, and murakkabe jari, the genitive phrase it is called. There will be a harf jar. Harf of jar, we have studied harf of jar. There are total 11 harf of jar. Okay, harf of jar will come and then the next noun will be there and the noun will be in halate jar. So this is called a genitive phrase, murakkabe jari, right? Again, at revision. Is it going good so far? My dear learners, do you have any question till now? Or is it going fine? You can give me thumbs up if it is all right. Okay, great. Thanks for the feedback. Okay, so okay, so here you can see easily the murakkabat means compounds or the fragments, right? Whatever you call it. This is four types, right? The murakkabe tawsifi, idafi, ishari, and jari. And quickly we'll go we'll go with the examples to understand more. Yeah, this is the example. Uh, this is mawsuf, waladun, mawsuf, and this is sifa, salihun. Walad means boy, salih means good or righteous, okay? And this is together, this is murakkabe tawsifi, adjective phrase, okay? And this both the mawsuf and sifa, should always match in all four things of noun. For example, the type, is it a common noun? Yes, waladun, it's a common noun. So salihun also should be common. Is it a male noun? Yes, waladun is a male noun. So salihun also should be male. Is it in halat rafa? Yes, with dhamma, it is in halat rafa. This also should be in halat rafa. Is this singular? Yes, waladun is singular. So salihin also should be singular. So in number, in gender, in type, and in status, they should be compatible. They should be same. Okay. If you make it al waladu, then you have to make it as salihu. If you have to make it a dual, yani al waladani, instead of waladu, you make it a pair. Waladani means two children. So then it should be salihani, right? If you make it plural, al awladu, waladu singular, awladu plural. If you make it plural, then as salihuna also should be plural. So I hope it's clear. So this is murakkabe tawsifi. Sifa mausuf should match in all four attributes of ism. Okay, if they don't match, they are not sifa mausuf. Okay, so that was also revision. See, if it is waladan, then it should be salihan. Waladin, it should be salihin, like this. And if it is instead of waladun, if it is bintun, right? If it is bintun. So if it is bintun, then, bintan, for example, then this should be salihatan. You make it feminine because bint mean daughter or girl. So if it is girl, this also should be feminine. So how do you make it feminine? By adding a ta in the end. Bintan salihatan, the pious girl. Okay, so it should match in gender, in number, in everything. Okay, let's move next. Acha, here you can see, yeah, Oladin Swali. Now Olad, because, yeah, important thing here to mention. Remember, we were just revising the broken. Now, Waladun and Oladun. Who will tell me? Is it a broken? Waladun is singular and Oladun is plural, right? This is plural. This is singular. Now you tell me, is it a broken plural or a sound plural? Yeah? Anyone can tell me? Ibrahim, would you please turn your mic on and tell me? Waladun, singular, Oladun, plural. Is it broken or sound? Okay, the answer is
Miss, it's broken.
okay. Salihun, Ibrahim. Salihun and salihuna. Is it broken or sound?
It's also broken, Miss.
How, Ibrahim? What has broken in this? Sod alif lam ha. Sod alif lam ha is the same. Yes?
Miss, I mistakenly thought you were asking for the waladun.
No, no, no. I'm asking for salih.
Yes, Miss, it's sound.
It's sound. How do you say it's sound?
Miss, nothing has broken in it.
Yes, and just added a vowel noon in the end, right?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. So we can see that for broken waladun, we recognize this is status of rafa, right? Halat rafa, right? Status of rafa. With dhamma we can understand, and here also for broken plural, also this dhamma we can see, right? The sign of halat rafa in singular and broken plural, olad is broken plural, is dhamma. Fine. Now salih is singular here, so we have to make it plural here. So salihuna, this is now the sound plural. In sound plural, here we can see, in singular we can see dhamma, but here we can't see dhamma, right? Why? Because this is sound plurals. How do we recognize halat rafa in sound plural? With waw noon. Instead of dhamma, it will be halat rafa will be waw noon. Is that clear? Do you remember how we are practicing it now? So waladun salihun, this is in singular, this is both with dhamma. But in plural, because one is broken plural, the other is sound plural, right? So it should be awladun salihuna, righteous children. Is it good so far? Because they both are in halat rafa. Okay, so when it is waladan, okay, halate nasab. With fatha, it is halate nasab. Okay, so salihan also halate nasab, same. But here, awladan halate nasab, because this is broken plural. Broken plural we can recognize with the haraka only. But salihan's plural is salihina. Salihani. Here see ani sound and aini sound. And here ina sound and una sound, right? Halat rafa, una sound. Halat nasab, ina sound. And halat jar is also ina sound. Here it is waladin salihin. But here it is waladin salihina. Right? Salihina, plural. So like, yeah. It should be same, halat rafa nasab jar. Okay. Okay, let's move next. So this is sifa mausuf, right? Matching in all four attributes. Uh, the next is a relative phrase. Okay, that is murakkabe idafi, the relative phrase. So here you can, the best example you can remember is Kitabullahi. Kitabullahi, the book of Allah. The book of Allah. So now kitab is mudaf. The first noun, because we read it from here, the first noun is mudaf and the second noun is mudaf ilayhi. Yani this has a relation with this. Okay. Kitabullahi. So this mudaf will never take tanween, will never take alif lam, right? This mudaf can never take alif lam and can never take a tanween. Yani it can never be al-kitabullahi and it can never be kitabun Allahi. No, both ways it is not possible. It is light, yani kitabu instead of kitabun. Remember? Kitabun is heavy word. Kitabu is light. You remove the sound of noon, it becomes light. So it should be light and without alif lam. Mudaf always will be light without alif lam. That is the attribute of mudaf. And mudaf ilayhi can take alif lam. Okay. But it will always be in halate jar. So in singular, it will be with kasra. Kitabullahi, right? Allah is a singular noun. That's why it is in hal, yani it is showing with kasra. It mudaf ilay will always be in halate jar. Okay, so there are some other examples. Let me take you. Yeah, they're just telling that babul, for example, babul masjidi or yawmul qiyamati, for example, yawmul qiyamati. This yawm means day. Okay, it is not al yawm, it is not yawmun. Okay, so it means this is mudaf because it is light. And the next noun, see, this has come with alif lam. I told you this can come with alif lam. Mudaf ilayhi can come with alif lam. Mudaf ilayhi can come with tanween, right? But this first one can never be. Okay, one thing. The other thing, this is with halate jar. Can you see halate jar? This always be in halate jar. Mudaf ilayhi will always be in halate jar, but mudaf can be in halate rafa, nasab, jar in any form. Mudaf could be in any form, but mudaf ilayhi will always be in halate jar. Okay. So, for example, if I want to say the door of masjid, if I want to say the door of masjid, so doors Arabic is bab, right? Babun. But I will not say babun, right? Because I say babu only, light. Babu masjid, masjidi, right? It should be masjidi. Or if I say any masjid, I can say Babu masjidin, because by putting tanween, I'm making it common noun. Babu masjidin, the door of any mosque. I'm saying this, right? Babu masjidin, the door of any mosque, the door of a mosque. Okay. If I want to, yeah, if I want to make dual, I want to say two doors, right? So it should be babani, right? You remember? Babun is singular and the dual is babani. Okay, babani. But if we want babani, but if we if you you know, if we want to make it proper noun, we can say al masjid. Now it is a proper noun. Babul masjidi, door of the masjid. Now it is the masjid with alif lam. Okay. So Babul Masjidi, the door of the masjid. I want to say two doors of masjid. So it will be Babanil Masjidi. Babani, two door. But we can't say Babani, right? Why? Because noon sound has to be removed. This mudaf is never a heavy one. It's always light. So Babani is making it heavy. So what do? We remove noon. We say Babal Masjidi, Babal Masjidi, right? So when you say Baba, it means, okay, this is light and that's why this is Masjidi, right? So noon has been dropped to make it light. So Babal Masjidi means two doors of the mosque. I hope it's clear. Similarly, if you want to say, okay, now for plural, you can say abwabul masjidi, right? Babs, plural is abwab, abwab, broken plural, right? So abwabul masjidi is fine. Abwabul masjidi, right? But if there is something that comes in, just a minute, if comes in wow nouns plural, right? Like for example, the Muslims of the Arabs, so Muslimuna. So we have removed nu'una, Muslimun al-Arab, the Muslims of Arab. If we want to say the Muslims of Arab, so we will not say Muslimun al-Arab. What we say, we remove noon to make it light, and we say Muslimul Arab, the Muslims of Arab. So this wow will tell us that this is plural. Okay, this wow will tell that this is plural. But noon has been dropped to make it light. Okay, so and Muslimul Arabi, it will be kasra here. So that whenever you see a noun in halat jar, okay, and there is another noun before it, you will understand that this is mudaf ilayhi, because this halat jar is always mudaf ilayhi. Okay, I'll tell you, the any noun can be in halat jar only for two reasons. You can write it in bold with you. A very important rule. A very important rule I'm telling you. Whenever you see a noun in halat jar, there can only be two reasons. One reason is, for example, I'm just taking masjid, for example, right? Masjid. Or let's make it proper noun, al-masjid. Al-masjidu, for example. Normal is al-masjidu, right? This is the by default condition. But if it is al-masjidi halat jar, it can be either maybe there is a harf jar behind it, before it, fil masjidi, in the mosque, maybe there is a fi or any harf jar, okay? Or this is one case. This is one case that a noun can be in halat jar because there will be a harf jar before it. Or the second case is, what is the second case? It could be, second case is that it could be a mudaf ilayhi. So maybe it is a babul masjidi, the door of the masjid, right? So then, yes, these are the two cases only. No other case that this noun can be in halat jar, right? So you can remember two cases. If you see any noun in halat jar, Okay, look at before it. Before it, if it is harf jar, right? And you know harf jar min, ala, ila, fi, hatta, etc. So either there will be harf jar, or if there is no harf jar, then definitely it is mudaf ilayhi. Definitely it is mudaf ilayhi, and this noun is mudaf. And the translation will be of, with of, yani the door of masjid, door of the masjid. Like it has a possession, masjid's door, like that. Okay. So I have told you very important rule to understand halat jar. There will be only two cases I told you. Yeah, that everything I have explained you already. Uh, Okay, and number one, mudaf now. Murakkabe idafi either will be with two nouns, like as I said, Kitabullahi, the book of Allah, or Babul Masjidi, the door of the masjid, right? I explained you. It could be with two nouns, or one one noun and the other pronoun. It could be in this form also. Kitabuhu, his book. This is also showing possession, right? As we say, Kitabullahi, Allah's book, or we can say his book. Same, it is showing possession. So it can be with a pronoun also, right? Kitabullahi, Allah's book, and Kitabuhu, his book, right? If we don't use the nouns, we can use pronouns, but it will be the same, showing possession, right? And I have told you this in the form of that I was telling you that if the nouns are attached, sorry, if the pronouns, this is attached pronoun, if they are attached to a noun, they always show possession. Okay, so kitabuhu, his book, baituhu, his home, qalamuhu, his pen, kalamuka, your pen, right? Kitabi, my pen, my book. Kitabuna, our book, right? So I hope you have gone through these pronouns, right? It is it we read it who, huma, whom, okay? Ha, huma, hunna, right? And then we say ka, kuma, kum, ki, kuma, kunna, e, yani ya, only ya, right? Kitab. See what is extra? Only ya. Kitab is the noun and ya is extra. My book. E and noon alif na, right? These are the pronouns. And when they attached with a noun, they show possession. They become murakkabe idafi. Idafa mean possession or relation. So they show relation with each other. Kitabi, my book. Again, this all is revision. Today's whole class is revision because as I said, to enter into sentences, it is extremely important that we know the single words and we know the phrases and the compounds so that we can, make out sentences. Okay, the next is murakkabe ishari. Already we have done it. What is in here? There will be one, this was also two components. One will be a noun and the other will be the pointing noun or isme ishara, okay? Or, yeah. So, hada, hadani, haulai, tilka, yani, sorry. Um, singular, dual, plural also. It has masculine, feminine are different. So haza for masculine, hazihi for feminine. So pointers will be either for nearby things. Yani for example, if I want to say this phone, so I say haza jawalu. Jawal means mobile. Okay. So for example, I want to say this book, right? So I will say hadal kitabu, hada this, and for far it is dhalika. So this is for qareeb, right? Qareeb for near distance, hada, haulai for plural, haza for singular, and these are for female, okay? Hadhi, haulai, and mostly singular and plurals are used. This dual is very rare. Haza haulai, hazihi haulai. You just remember these. Haza for male, hazihi for female. Haulai, same for male and female. Okay, this is for near. For far distance, it is called in Arabic ba'id. Asmaul ishara lil ba'id, distance, far distance, right? And that is dhalika for male, tilka for female, and ulaika same, male and female same for plural. Okay, okay. So there will be one noun and then isme ishara, and this is the structure how it works. Hadal waladu, this boy. If you want to say this boy, how will you say hadal waladu? All isme ishara are proper nouns. Okay, remember all pronouns like ha, huma, humka, kuma, kunna, the pronouns are also proper noun, and pointing nouns are also proper nouns. So hadha is proper. So you cannot say hadha waladun, because if you say waladun, okay, tell me any again. I want any volunteer to tell me. I'm writing two words for you. I'm writing al waladu, and I'm writing, this is Dhamma, sorry, this is Dhamma, al-waladu and waladun. Who can tell me the difference?
मैम कैन आई?
Yeah, sure.
मैम अल वलदू अलिफ लाम लगा हुआ है शुरू में, तो वो प्रॉपर नाउन है।
Perfect.
और वलादुन है तो जो हम अल वलदू है उसमें तनवीन नहीं आएगी, एक पेश हो जाएगा।
हाँ, so एक पेश है ना al-waladu, तो ये
जी, और
pronoun, right?
जी,
And
और
waladun है
वलादुन
तो
जो है वो कॉमन नाउन है।
common noun hai. Barakallahu fiki. Okay, Shifa, now we are talking about isme ishara and musharun alayh, yani demonstrative compound. तो
जी
उसमें इनको सेम होना चाहिए. ओके, फिर वो
जी
डेमोन्स्ट्रेटिव pronoun होगा. अब मैंने आपको बताया कि हाजा इज ऑलवेज प्रॉपर नाउन, तो क्या मैं ये कह सकती हूँ हाजा वलदुन? नो.
नहीं कह सकते मैम।
हाँ, इसको भी प्रॉपर करना है.
हम्म,
तो कैसे प्रॉपर करेंगे? अलिफ लाम लगा के.
अलिफ लाम हटा देंगे।
नहीं, अलिफ लाम लगाएंगे तो प्रॉपर बनेगा ना.
तो
हाजर.
हाजा वलदू
नहीं, देखो, एक देखो, हाजा क्या है? कॉमन नाउन है कि प्रॉपर नाउन?
प्रॉपर नाउन है क्योंकि हाजा है, इशारा कर रहे हैं।
हाँ, तो जिसकी तरफ इशारा कर रहे हैं ना, उसको भी प्रॉपर होना चाहिए. ठीक
वलदा
है? वलदु, अल वलदु, यानी
वलद
अलिफ लाम लगा के उसको हमने प्रॉपर बना दिया. हाजा प्रॉपर
सही,
है, तो ये भी प्रॉपर ही होना चाहिए. फिर उसका ट्रांसलेशन होगा दिस बॉय. और
सही।
मैं आपको एक बड़ी मजे की बात अभी बताती हूँ, ध्यान से समझें इसको जरा. एक मिनट देखें. इसको दोनों तरह से लिखा जा सकता है. जस्ट लेट मी राइट फॉर यू. ओके, हाजल वलदु. ओके, सो वी से हाजा proper noun, al waladu with alif lam also proper noun. ठीक है, both are proper, right? Haza is isme
जी
ishara, that's why it is proper noun. And al waladu with alif lam, this is proper, right? Both are proper nouns. Then it will translate this boy. ये translation है इसकी, hazal waladu, this boy. आपको पता है अगर इसको मैं change कर दूंगी, if I say haza, just a minute, haza waladun, ठीक है, haza waladun. You know what does it mean now? It means this is a boy. This is a boy. Okay, look at the change in the meanings. Hadal waladu means this boy. But hada waladun means this is a boy. It's a full sentence, but it is a phrase only. It is a fragment only. So if haza is proper here, and al-waladu is also proper with alif lam. So if both are proper, it will be demonstrative compound, or you can say it will be murakkabe ishari. This is ishara, and this is musharun ilayh. This will be demonstrative compound, murakkabe ishari. The translation will be this boy. But if you, hada is hada, proper noun. If you make the next noun common noun, it will become a sentence. Hada waladun. This is a boy. Any boy. This is a boy. Did you notice the difference? Is it clear for you, everyone?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Similarly, we had done murakkabe tawsifi before, right? We have done murakkabe tawsifi. I give you the example of murakkabe tawsifi. Waladun salihun, right? Waladun salihun. Remember, we just have revised it before. Waladun salihun. Okay. What does it mean? Anyone can tell me? Waladun salihun. Walad means boy, salih means good. You can say, okay, righteous or good. G. Waladun salihun. What does it mean? Yes, anyone?
He is a good boy.
No, wrong. Why it is wrong? Because this is the same. This has, just a minute. Let me
Sifa
check.
Mawsuf.
Sorry?
It is Sifa Mawsuf.
Yeah, it is Sifa Mawsuf. Yes, you are right. This is with the tanween, yani common noun. This is also with tanween, yani common noun. Both are common. So when both are common, both are singular, both are in halat rafa, both are male. So this is sifa mawsuf. Walad is mawsuf and salih is sifa. So the translation is good boy. Good
Good boy.
boy. This is the translation, good boy. Okay?
Okay.
But if we say, now I'm changing it, okay, just a minute, let me, if I say, al-waladu salihun, now the translation is, the boy is good. The boy is righteous. This becomes a sentence. Can you see the very, delicate difference? A righteous boy. Waladun salihun, a righteous boy. But if you say al-waladu salihun, the boy is righteous, then it makes it a sentence. Okay. Similarly here, I told you, if they both are same, yani both are proper, haza proper, al-waladu proper, then this is a murakkabe ishari, and the translation is this boy. But if you make one proper and this common, with tanween, this is common. One proper, the first one is proper, and this is common, so this makes it a sentence. This is a boy. Here also, if you say same, waladun salihun, means righteous boy. But if you say al-waladu salihun, then it means the boy is righteous. It makes it a sentence. Is it clear for all of you? If you have any confusion, please let me know. I'll repeat it if you want to understand anything. Okay, good. Thank you. So it's clear for Faiqa and Ibrahim. What about others? Okay, Alhamdulillah. So other messages also have come that it's clear. Great. Okay, so finally, I'm just revising once more with you. If isme ishara, yani haza is always proper. So if the next noun is also proper, right? Both are proper, then this is murakkabe ishari and the translation is this boy. But if you make one common, it will become sentence, right? Similarly, if both are same, yani waladun salihun, then this is murakkabe tawsifi, sifa mawsuf, means righteous boy. But if you make one common and the other proper, like you make it different, then this will be a sentence, okay? Yeah. Um, And again, ishara should be like hazal waladu, this boy, hazihi. Now this is sayyara. Sayyara means car, but this ta says due to this ta it is feminine, right? So you cannot say haza sayyaratu. Haza is for male, so you have to say hazihi because this is for female. So sayyara with this ta, this is feminine noun. So it should, the isme ishara also should be feminine. هذه السيارة. Okay. هذان طالبان. If طالبان means two students, so you have to bring haza's dual. That is هذان. هذان طالبان. These two students, right? These two students. Hatani, like for females, طالبتان, two female students, right? So then you will say hatani. That is for female. الرجال plural. So isme ishara also should be plural. Haulai, right? Remember, haza's plural is haulai. So if haulai is plural, then ar-rijalu should be plural. These men, okay? Haulai also same, plural men and for female and male, this is same isme ishara, right? For plural. So haulai rijalu, these men, and haulai nisa'u, these women, right? This isme ishara is same for men and women for plural. For singular, it is different. Hada, hadihi. For singular, it is different, but for plural, it is same. Okay. A genitive phrase, murakkabe jari. I had already explained you that one will be halate jar, isme jar, and the other, for example, ta, wow. These are all harufe jar. First is b, right? The letter b, right? So it will be bil kala al qalamu. If you join b before it, it will be bil qalami. So it is in halate jar, qalami, right? Um, Ta is also harfe jar. So tallahi, ha with kasra. So this is murakkabe jari. Ta is harfe jar. Allah is noun, and tallahi together is murakkabe jari. Okay. Wow. If there is a wow and after that there is a kasra, it is washamsi, by, then it is a harfe jar, by the sun. And it is always by. It means qasam hai. Suraj ki qasam, by the sun. Okay. Sorry, this is by he sun, by mistake. T is missing. By the sun it means. Li is also harfe jar. Okay. Lillahi, for Allah. Li means for. Okay, you have done it. Alhamdulillah, I'm just revising with you. Okay. So an, min, ila, ala. These are all harfe jar. Ala, right? And harfe jar also can join with the pronouns, right? Harfe noun with pronouns. Alayhi, on him, like that. He means him. Alayki, from, for, on you. Alaykum, on you all. Assalamu alaykum, peace be upon you all, right? Alaykum, on you. Peace be upon. Assalamu alaykum, peace be alaykum on you, right? So they can join with the pronouns as well. Yeah, so these are all the examples of jar. Yeah, so I think, yeah, alhamdulillah, it's 1 hour now, and this is now jumla. Okay, so I have given a good revision to you people before entering into the sentence. Tomorrow, inshallah, we will start sentence. Okay, inshallah. Any question, or is it's all clear? Yeah, definitely. It needs time to remember, but don't worry. With the practice, it will be clear. Yani, because this is all. The rules will be finished, and then we keep practicing and practicing and practicing from reading Quran, right? And that makes it easy. Uh, no need to remember, just understand. With the practice, automatically it will be remembered, inshallah. आमीन वैया की शिफा बारकल्लाहु फीकी चले इंशाल्लाह ठीक है I think here we end our class सुब्हानकल्लाहुम्मा व बिहम्दिका أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم آمين يا رب العالمين السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته بارك الله فيكم أحسن الله إليكم